So whether you want to grow out thicker hair or you just want to grow out your edges thicker, this video is just the video you've been looking for, and I'm happy that YouTube sent the video directly to you. If you notice people's thumbnails on YouTube and you see them stretching out their hair, the tip of their hair is thinner than the top of the root of their hair. Obviously, because of the tip of their hair is the oldest part of their hair. In this video, I'm going to be sharing everything I do to help me maintain thick ends and avoid split ends. What's up, on Billion Gang? Is Divine, and welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Divine. I make natural hair and adulting content. Thank you guys so much for the feedback on my last video. I'm very grateful, and I'm so happy that it inspired a lot of people as much as it did for me. And since you are here, if you aren't part of my hair growth challenge, make sure you join the group chat on Telegram, because this is March. Yeah, happy new month. Welcome to the month of March. We already have a challenge going on, and that is the daily photo challenge. I'm going to spare you the details. Go and join the group chat. Let's not waste any time. My first tip for you is one of the most important tips I'll be mentioning in this video. I did not say that in the last video I uploaded. That is to make sure that you are combing your roots. Anytime you are taking out any protective style, especially twist or braids, make sure that you are combing out your roots, because of your hair is shrinking inside. Because of your hair is shrinking inside, the true thickness of your hair, particularly your roots, is going inside, especially if you are somebody that has split ends a lot. Your hair is shrinking inside, and it could as well mix up with shedding hair, and cause a lot of breakage, which will in the long term take out your hair. What are we trying to do? We're trying to grow our hair thicker and long, of course. So what you want to do is to make sure that you are combing out your hair from the roots. Let me give you an example in case you still don't understand this scenario. If you are a fan of twist outs or braid outs, there's something that we call teasing. Yes, teasing your hair out with an afro comb or an afro pick. You are trying to comb out or fluff out, yeah, or fluff out your hair that is shrunken inside, so that your hair can appear thicker and not scantier when you take down your twist out or your flexi rod coils or bantu knot out, so your hair can appear fuller and thicker. Same thing goes with combing out your hair. When you are combing out your hair, make sure you are combing out your roots very well, so that your hair is not shrunken in and mixed up with shedding, so that your hair can grow out with less breakage. Because by the time you are doing that, since your hair is not snapping out with shedding, then you are going to have less split ends and your hair is going to flourish. Tip 2 is something I shared with my mom's friend this morning, and it is stimulation. Now, look at this. Why do people pay expensive bills just to get a foot massage, a scalp massage, a body massage? Why do people pay bills for that? It's because of blood stimulation. And in my last video, I told you guys that diet is equals to your blood, because of whatever you are eating is going to stay into your body. Either ways, even though it's going to come out, it's still going to leave a piece of it in your body. Whatever you are taking into your body, you should take that into consideration, that it is getting into your blood. And it is this blood that is going to circulate through your body and help provide nutrients to the cells that will help your hair grow, right? That is why it is very important. Now look at this story. If you are cooking jollof rice, if you don't know what jollof rice is, check any recipe on YouTube. If you are cooking jollof rice or you are cooking any soup, and you add your seasoning or salt, and you don't stir it up, and it's just stuck in one area of the pot and it's not dissolved, it's just stuck in one area, in a gunk, in a chunk, what do you think is going to happen? By the time you are serving that soup or that jollof rice, somebody is going to have salty rice and another person is going to have unsalted rice. Crazy. Think of it like your blood. So now your blood is the salt. If you are not stimulating the blood in your head, circulating blood here, and this place has a lot of tension, and blood is just circulated here, then you are doing that side more bad than good. So make sure you start learning to stimulate your scalp and your skin in general. That's why people use scalp massagers. That gua sha stone is very popular because of what? Circulation, stimulation. Try stimulation today. It saves the day. It saves the day and it always comes through for those who want to grow back their edges. Try stimulation every night when you're doing your skincare to grow back your edges. And trust me, in the next 1 year, you'll come and praise the Lord. So before I mention the third tip I have for you, please make sure you like this video physically. Please don't just like the video emotionally. It means a lot to me when you like the video. And not just to me, but to the next person who also wants to like the video but needs a push to like it. If you like the video, you're also encouraging somebody else to like the video. Thank you so much. So the next tip I have for you is to reduce wearing extensions. Now wait. Think of YouTubers or influencers that have very big and thick hair. Do you see them wearing extensions or attachments or caniculon hair every time? No, think. Just imagine and think of any influencer that comes to your head that has very big, thick, and long hair. Do you see them wearing extensions every time? Well, most likely not. Even if they are wearing extensions, the extensions they are going to wear are either crochets or crochet or wigs. So compared to braiding hair, your crochet or sewing is just on top your hair or hiding your hair inside without basically tying up with your hair. So imagine it's like this: braiding or caniculon hair or attachments is a weed. And in primary school, I can never forget the definition of a weed is an unwanted plant. The reason why it is an unwanted plant is because of it is not naturally meant to grow out from there. So same thing with caniculon hair. You did not grow attachment from your scalp. You did not grow Brazilian wool from your scalp. It is only your hair that is meant to grow out naturally from your scalp. I'm not saying you should not use attachments. My next tip is going to talk about attachments and how to use them properly for protective styling. But what I am saying is reduce it. You know you want thick hair, it's just for a period. We're just doing this for a period. Once you achieve your results, you can now enjoy your results. But for now, just focus on this particular period, this hustle period. Once you've achieved your results, you reap the fruit of your labor. Yes, try wearing a wig or sewing. I don't even recommend sewing because there is heat and you can start itching your hair. But if you can't try, also try crochet or crochet because you can use the kinky crochet where you've woven your hair and you just fix it on your hair, or you can use dreadlocks. I've worn a lot of dreadlocks, and that's why I will forever recommend crochet dreadlocks over faux locks. In short, the last time I did faux locks where I had to braid my hair with attachments, I cut 7 inches mistakenly when I was taking down the faux locks from my hair. Best bets, crochet or wigs. Last year, I embarked on a no extension, no attachment challenge on my hair. And my hair grew like my it went from 23 inches to like 26. So now this tip is for those who want to use extensions. You still want to use extensions, there's no problem. Especially if you're a student, you most likely do braids in school. This tip is going to help you reduce breakage, reduce shedding. Until I discovered this tip on my hair when I'm taking out protective styles, until I discovered this tip that my breakage reduced. Whenever you are taking out braids, weaving or Ghana weaving, cornrows, twists, whenever you are taking them down, the first thing you should do, and I don't know if you've studied me, what I do on Instagram when I'm taking down all those type of protective hairstyles. First of all, moisturize them. First of all, moisturize them. I said this in the video chat we had February. Moisturize your hair before taking it down. Same way you first of all moisturize your hair before putting it in a protective style. If you can, give it anything that has sleep so that by the time you are taking it down, it glides out. In short, sometimes when you take down all those kind of protective hairstyles with a good moisturizer, you see you can even wear them out as a twist out or braid out. But either ways, make sure you are moisturizing before you take it down so that you have less breakage, it's less painful, and you can retain length. Because moisture from the braiding hair has already competed with your hair. So remember what I said. It is like weed. Because of this is unwanted hair. What I will always recommend, like I said, is wigs and crochet or crochet. Those don't always compete with your hair. Because of you don't want it to eat away your hair. Remember, you want thicker hair here. That's what we're talking about. And we want to maintain the hair on your head. Like, start popping. when she reduced using extensions on her hair grew longer. You can even go and watch her videos. I think she has mentioned that before. Not sure. I think so. Either ways, whether or not I'm so sure of my points because of it has worked not just for me but for people around me. I don't know whether I'm in frame of this camera, but I'm going to work with what I have. Next tip I have for you is to use lighter oils. The reason why you want to use lighter oils is because of your hair is small. You don't want anything that is going to weigh it down. So you want it to appear as fluffy or full as possible. So you want to use lighter oils that will not weigh your hair down. Lighter oils like almond oil. You don't want to use thick oils like castor oil. Like what's this oil that this girl gave me? Even olive oil is thick. You want mild oils. These transparent oils that are just mild, they are not heavy. Those are the type of oils you need on your hair. I use thick oils. My hair is big. For now, use those lighter oils so that your hair can have stamina. Your hair can, fluff. That thing you should definitely do is to avoid heat at all costs. Compared to thicker hair, that if you notice, thicker hair can endure heat and have a chance of not even getting heat damage compared to thin hair. Let me explain to you now. It's just like having meat or beef. If you have full, strong, thick chicken ham, you have the chicken drumstick, you fry it. Compared to having bacon, you know how thin a bacon strip is. You have the chicken. Which one do you think is going to fry faster? Of course, the bacon that is going to fry faster because of it is thinner. So if you have thin hair or scanty hair, avoid heat at all costs. In short, in my last video, Priscilla Scherer, she said that when she was trying to go natural, when she started her hair journey, looked at her family album. When she was looking at her family album, she saw that wow, like this is how big her hair was, and now her hair is just a handful because of the relaxers and the heat damage she has been trying to maintain. But she was like she was always doing protein treatments and nothing was working because protein treatment cannot treat heat damage. You have to trim it off. All the maintenance. She was like, why can't she just go back to being herself, like with full thick hair that was already on her head before she started having all those heat damage? It's support her motion, and I suggest that you avoid heat from now until you get your desired results. I will always recommend heat. I said this in this video. I will always recommend using heat. It should, that should even be the first thing I said in this video. I will always recommend you using heat. Just that when you are using heat, use low heat and don't use a stretcher. You use a blow dryer on a low heat so it can help fluff out and stretch out your hair. Avoid any damage. You can use the African threading method and it will work out fine. If you guys want to do a video on how to do the African threading method, please let me know because I don't think I have that video on my channel.
When we say I gym in today, that means we're late.
You gym in today.
Please make sure you like this video physically and not just emotionally. And before we go to the next tip, I have a question for you. Last video I talked about hot oil treatment and protein treatment when I was talking about hormonal bully. Now, let's ask you a question. Do you deep condition every wash day? Because I personally I don't do that every wash day. I don't deep condition every wash day. See, I have low porosity hair. My previous video before the last video, I talked about how your hair is on a spectrum. It's just like glasses. If you wear glasses, right? I'm not saying people that have high porosity hair have bad hair, but that's where the graph is. It's just like a correction. It's a spectrum. If you are long-sighted or short-sighted, the more you use your glasses, the more it tries to correct your eyes. If you understand what I mean. Somebody commented I should talk about porosity. I have a video where I've talked about porosity before, and that's what I want to quickly explain. And I hope you understand, sir. And I really hope you're with your bullet journal or you're jotting somewhere. And if you're not jotting, make sure you save this video and come back and watch it later in the future. The high porosity hair, low porosity hair are different with absorbing moisture. High porosity hair is very smooth. Low porosity hair, on the other hand, is not so smooth. It's not smooth except it is maneuvered or manipulated with heat or something or a product. So that's why you see they always put relaxed hair or heat damaged hair because of those kind of hair. They are smooth. The hair strand. Now you understand the basic difference That's why people will recommend the cup test to you, and they'll tell you to put your hair inside water. If your hair sinks inside fast, they'll say your hair is high porosity. And you see the reason why high porosity hair will sink inside fast because of it is very smooth. Just like having smooth paper. That paper is going to sink so fast. Low porosity, on the other hand, is not so smooth, so it's going to take time for the product to get inside. But once the product gets inside, it's going to last long. That's why you see that people that have low porosity hair, if they wash their hair, it will take like forever to dry because of they have low porosity hair. Shall when they twist their hair is not yet dry, or if they do twist out or wash and go. Because once So I'm editing this video and I figured out that I did not explain this thing very well. Just think of your hair as a sponge, like SpongeBob. Your hair is a sponge if it's high porosity. If you put it inside water, it is going to soak up and absorb a lot of water. It's just that that water is likely to come out of the sponge very fast because of there's a lot of openings in the sponge. But if you have something like jeans and you put it inside water, it's not going to absorb water immediately, but it will later absorb water. And when water gets into the jeans, it's going to stay inside the jeans far longer than the sponge. That's the difference between high porosity and low or medium porosity hair. Product gets into their hair, it lasts longer because their cuticles will close up. While high porosity hair is open, because of so open, products that got into their hair very fast will dry out very fast. So you really have to understand your hair can shift from low to high, and your hair can shift from high to low. If you have thin hair and you have high porosity hair, you have to take it into consideration when caring for your hair. The characteristic that is very important, which I explained in this video, is your hair density. I'm going to save the explanation for this video. So when you watch this video, you get the explanation because I explained it so well. I'm proud of myself. If you have thin hair, you should try a lot of protein treatments or different hair recipes you see on the internet. Try a lot of hot oil mixtures, mix a lot of different oils and spices, all those kind of things to make your hair thicker, because those things are just protein, and that's what protein does, and stimulate that area for hair to grow. So as much as you are doing protein treatment and hot oil treatment, make sure you are massaging your scalp and stimulating the area. At this point, I really hope I'm not even rambling. I don't know how the editing of this video is going to go. Avoid tight hairstyles. Very, very important. Like, look at this hairstyle now. Look at this hairstyle. This is called a sister lock or micro locks, right? But look at the hairstyle and look at her hair density. Does it make sense? The hairdresser is just purely wicked. Very, very wicked a human being. Why would the person advise her to get sister locks when the person knows her density is very low? No. No. It's going to do more damage than good. So your own road and follow your own road. Just because of everybody's getting sister locks doesn't mean you have to get it if your hair doesn't match with it. Just because of everybody's getting mini twists doesn't mean you have to get mini twists if your hair doesn't align with it. Just because of people do wash and go doesn't mean that wash and go will work out on your hair. Know your hair and know your road. If twist out work out better on your hair, do your twist out and mind your business. If wash and go is cool on your hair, focus on your wash and go. Braids are better on your hair than twists. Focus on your braids. You can experiment. That's the beauty of that. I'm always preaching. I'm always preaching for you to experiment. But the more you know your hair, the more you avoid certain mistakes. Like now, doing this kind of thin hairstyle on scanty hair is going to make the hair even scantier and weaker. Cause see the scalp now, see the hair now. In people's mind, they'll think, oh no, it's to make her hair thicker. No, no, it is not. It is not, because there's serious manipulation on each single strand. If they made it bigger because of there are a lot of hair together, it's going to get it's going to be less damaged. But you will see this kind of hair now. When Because locks, I've not locked my hair, but when it comes to locks, could happen that one strand of your lock will just fall out. This type of hair, it's particularly this type of hair that falls out when they do locks. Because look at the hair now, just wickedness. Number one, avoid tight hairstyles. Number two, I've already said it, know your road and stick to your road. Focus on learning your hair by yourself, and that's what I'm always preaching here. Of course, I'll give you tips, general tips, and things that have worked for me and people around me. But know your hair by yourself so that you can be able to gist your hairdresser, and your hairdresser will not come and give you this type of thing that this person did. If you already subscribed to my channel, you already know I'm always emphasizing on stress. Of course, in this video, if you are watching this video, you see that I look very stressed because of I'm very stressed, but my strength is renewed in Jesus Christ. I already said so in this video on my second channel why I'm stressed, but try to find something to distress yourself. Try to find something that will remove your stress and take your stress away. Try to find it. I'm always saying it. Try to find it. Because if you see hair falling out, falling out, falling out, falling out, your hair is becoming thinner and thinner. Hmm. Hmm. It's called telogen effluvium. It's a type of alopecia. So, my dear, know the genesis and the root of your problem to make it easier for you to solve it. The next tip I have for you is to comb your hair in sections. Fun fact, those people that have thin, scanty hair, just because their hair is thin and scanty, they'll just comb their hair all together. Please, no. Try to learn the habit of combing your hair in sections. Because your hair is scanty, at least comb it in 3 sections or 4 sections. I personally section my hair from the middle and divide into 2 sections. Then if you have scantier hair, you can do 4 sections or 3 sections, two here and one behind, so that you are getting products to every part of your hair. You are reducing breakage and you're maintaining. Very important. Now I understand why Daniel is always emphasizing on this. Maintain the hair on your head first before you think of gaining more hair. So maintain the hair on your head. I don't know if you guys have noticed, like I really like to see results. I love it when people come back to my videos and they comment, "Oh, Divine, I've been doing this, I've been doing this, I've been doing this," and because I've been doing this, my hair has grown. Or Divine, I've been doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Because I've been doing this for the past whatever months, I've finally seen results. I like seeing all this type of things because of you kept in the work, and people are going to see it and say yes. So you are going to be proud of yourself. Like you are going to be proud of your results.
我是기분好。
I just watched the last 6, 7 clips I recorded and I was not in frame. My hair was just doing what it wanted to do. I just looked so off. But I'm not going to delete this video because, like I said, now that I'm back on YouTube, like I have a lot of things at stake. So I can't even. There's nothing that is going to make me procrastinate. Nothing. Either way, since you made this part of this video, please like the video physically. My bonus tip for you is to wear chunky hairstyles. For example, look at this hair. Just look at this hair. I said it's wickedness of the highest order. For my last video I did, look at Sky Jackson's hair. She naturally has high density hair. But if you notice another thing that she does is that she wears a lot of jumbo hairstyles. It's not every time she does, but she wears a lot of jumbo hairstyles. One, it is faster to take down and easy to maintain. That's why you see most celebrities would rather wear a jumbo hairstyle or wear mini hairstyles of wigs, mini braid wigs, micro locks wigs, rather than make it on their hair. Also, I want to put the disclaimer out there. I am not against locks or mini hairstyles. The only thing I always say and I will continue to say is that avoid anything that can be avoidable. In particular about very, very mini hairstyles. Have a lot of tension to your hair strands because it's not much of your hair strand in a particular section of the hair. And even people that have thick hair, they can have their locks falling out because it is natural, it's normal because of the tension that goes to that part of your hair. And if you have thin hair, you should take into consideration that, oh, my hair is even thin and I'm trying to make it bigger if you want to. And that's why this video is targeted at people that want bigger hair. So, my dear, if you are aiming to get bigger hair this year, just avoid mini hairstyles for this period. I don't think anybody will be sincere enough to tell you this, but it is the actual fact. It has a lot of tension to it. And I've already talked about tension a lot. Because one, it takes time to take down all those kind of things. And two, to maintain their hair health. So yes, definitely try chunky twist. I explained more about chunky twist in this video. But if you made to this part of this video, please let me know in the comment section. Comment Tika. That was confuse people in the comment section. Also, a big shout out to everybody who commented on my last video. Thank you guys for commenting on my videos. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you so much for the feedback. I don't even know how to describe it. Thank you and God bless you.